Hello, welcome to the Yandere volume. I have a strong feeling we're gonna get Yandere in this one. You had such good luck making friends lately that you feel almost popular. But at the same time, you feel a strange sense of loneliness that your new friendship doesn't seem to be penetrating. Maybe being the only one you on your species light years away from home is starting to catch up with you. Or maybe you're starting to understand why popular kids in movies sometimes seem so sad. A number of trolls you now like you, but do any of you or any of them truly know you? What you wouldn't give to hang out with someone you have really history with, someone with womst? Okay. You don't have to do the introductory dance of yes, I'm clearly an alien. No, I don't know what is going on. Someone with womst you called reminiscence about old times, someone you hung out with more than once. Right now you are on the outskirts of town and the rocky outcrops surrounding you are familiar. You're pretty sure that the entrance to the brooding caverns is around here somewhere. Your heart beats a little faster. Bronya lives close here and talk about history. You two know each other deeply from hanging out once and then seeing her again in her Matesprit hive. Plus you have a phone, now you have the power to text first. I still have my phone, I forgot. I thought it got destroyed, but no, it survived. To the other timeline, you get out the phone Connolly gave you, look at you go, reading an alien language and operating alien technology, just fine. So it makes sense that you learn how to read a new alphabet weeks without anyone teaching you. That's questionable, not really, but maybe you struggle with Spanish class in high school, you were just a fluke, and you've been a secret linguistic genius this whole time. Or maybe it was just for you got the plot armor in. Bronya texts you back immediately, giving you direction for how to meet her in the caves. You head down, but before the Jade Blood Hive is in sight, a troll emerges from the shadows. At first you think it's Bronya, but you freeze mid-wave. When this new troll steps into the light, Bronya doesn't wear glasses and she has never glared at you like that. I hate that bar. I hate that bar on top of you. Why you're dressed like one of those student characters? I smell Yandere. It's you. I remembered you. You were down here a few weeks ago, bothering Bronya and distracting her when we almost had a loose stampede. Ouch, is that really how Bronya has described your adventure together? Maybe that's silly for something that's more to hurt your feeling when another recent friend nearly got you killed in a clown church. But you like to think you and Bronya formed a real connection. She never made you feel like you were bothering her. A real connection? Is that what you think you can just come down here, text her? Holy shit, is Linnea reading Bronya's message? Does Bronya know she's been doing that? That's none of your business. Bronya and I are bestie. I'm just looking out for her. She has a lot of Jade Blood responsibilities and doesn't need anyone shifty coming to disrupt her. You have to wonder if Bronya will agree with this statement made on her behalf, and you sure would like to see her in person and confirm it for yourself. We got a stalker too. We'll like that, wouldn't you? Why don't you tell me what is the nature of your relationship? Why should I allow you to hang out with her? As your text message is so boldly suggested. Bluffing has saved your ass in some bleak situation before, but you could also go on the offensive here. You're concerned about Bronya's privacy now, and as her friends, maybe you shouldn't just look at the other way. Maybe make wild claims about your friendship with Bronya and save yourself. What right does Linnea have to create Bronya's phone? Wild claims. I go for wild claims. So let's see what it's going to lead us. Have a strong feeling certain death is in order. You and Bronya go way back. If Linnea is unfamiliar with your history, it might be because your friendship with Bronya predates her. And actually part of why you texted her today was because of your close friendship has recently been getting a little red, you could say. Bronya needed someone to step in and fill the hole in her blood pusher left by Elwood after all. Oh my god, Elwood, how did you survive against this one? Considering the changing nature of your relationship, Bronya has been even more protective of you than usual lately. Linnea doesn't seem impressed by your astute cultural knowledge, nor does she look intimidated. Her glasses reflect opaque into murky caramel as she takes a step closer. Her clothes, you just noticed, are very sharp. Bronya is very protective. although she pities. You got that much, right? You're telling the truth? And I don't know that you are. Maybe she will want to protect you if she knew that you were here. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh fuck, you fucked up. If Linnea intercepts Bronia's phone, then Bronia has no idea you reached out and you can be disposed of without the wiser. Oh no, look what you made me do. You had no idea something in this skirt alone could move so fast. Oh, the stab parameter is full. Ah, I died. Jesus, that was a quick, swift death. Back to the mix, I guess, guys. Okay, what does Linnea have to grip to on Bronia's phone? Whatever. You puff out with all the self-righteousness. You can muster the nature of your relationship with Bronia is between you and Bronia, and you are not doing anything suspicious by wanting to see your friend. In fact, it seems a lot more suspicious than Linnea is trying to intercept anyone who messaged Bronia. What possible reason could she have to justify that? Well, I never! I said it before, I am Bronia's best friend. I take our relationship, my responsibilities as a friend, very seriously. You crash spaceship, narrowing your eyes and crossing your arms over your chest. Her responsibilities as a friend? Kinda fishy! Fishy? Are you serious right now? You are really coming down here making fish puns? Like some kind of sea dweller? That's so suspicious. Who knows what Bronia decided to show you when you tricked her into trusting you? Not that we have anything to hide, but who knows? If you are all associated with sea dwellers, then we have a pretty big problem on our hands, don't we? Don't we? You heard of sea dwellers by now, but now your friends have talked about them much. Mostly you've gathered that they dwell in the sea. You don't know why it will be extra bad for you to be one of them, but it's clear that you need a backpedal. Before you can try to disown your choice of fish-related phrasing, Linnea advances on you. Obviously, I cannot let you talk to Bronia now. You are way too suspicious. I think you and I should have private conversations instead. Well, what? I got knocked and kidnapped again. Great. At least your life is uneventful when you are cautious. Oh, great. Kidnapped again. It's been too numerous, guys. I'm getting really tired of it. When you come to it, you're sitting on a chair with your wrist tied. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you realize that you are in a smaller cave than the big open caverns that lead to the jaded blood hive. Wow, they looks they're all drawings, interesting. You don't have a picture, a camera? There's a weird ass maiden thingy. Okay. Blood everywhere. A light switches on and you can see that the cave walls are lined with bookshelves and there is a desk in the corner. There are books and notebooks and bulletin boards with what looks like an outline and study guides pinned to them. In front of you is Linnea, holding a knife. Of course she has a fucking knife. Trim stabs, perfect! Oh god, you are awake. Oh god. Oh good. This is my study cave. Well, shit. In the J-Blood Hive it's harder to concentrate because people break the rules and get irritated, so I've come here to do homework. That's all, just homework. Nothing suspicious in here. It's not. I was hoping to find an altar. When you take a second look at the bulletin boards, you see that a lot of what Linnea has picked up are pictures of Bronia, of course. There are a few pictures of Linnea and Bronia together, but it's mostly just Bronia by herself, and you have a couple blurry photos of Bronia and Elward. Blurry photos? What are you looking at? There's nothing to see here. She branches the knife in your face and okay, yeah, sure, now she's her gigantic knife have your full attention and you are not looking at her creepy Bronia shrine anymore. There's a shrine. I want to see the shrine. Where's the shrine? I brought you here because you messaged to Bronia. We're highly suspicious. I don't know you and I don't trust you. You could be trying to see Bronia for nefarious purposes. I don't think I could actually outstrayed Bronia, even if I wanted. I think she can easily kill me if I wanted to do something violent with her. So I brought you here to vet you. To vet me? And now we can talk about what your real intentions are. So you are definitely going to die in this cave, held captive by an unhinged J-Blood who has convinced herself of your guilt, and from the moment you dared to test her best friend. That kinda sucks. You tried so hard and you got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. I try so hard, in the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh, come on, stop playing the victim. If anyone is the victim here, it's me. Oh, we got that last knife, right? I'm not sure, I was not really paying attention. I try so hard to be there for Bronya as her best friend, but she doesn't even. Linera stops abruptly. You see her lower lip start to tremble before she turns her face away from you. The sharp tip of the knife pointed at your throat drops a bit. It is dejected. Swing takes it gently close to your navel. You try subtly lean backwards in your chair. Linera interprets the noise of your distress that escapes your mouth as a noise of sympathy. It's fine though. Really, it's fine. Our champion is great. You wouldn't change anything about it. Wait, what? Do you even know each other's maiden name? It's fine as long as she doesn't have any other friends. Because I'm her best friend, should be only one she needs. Linera's knife is now completely lower, pointing at the floor. That gives you some hope. She seems to be forgotten about her sea dweller's suspicions. Maybe if you can keep her talking about Bronya, the whole stabbing notion can be taken off the table, and she might even let you go. You rack your brain for all the knowledge of Alternian relationship dynamics that you've managed to compile during your time on this planet. Best friends have a special word for that, right? You tell Yandere that you are sure Bronya doesn't need anyone else. If she and Bronya are more reals, then Yandere must be very special to her. What? I never said we were more reals. That's not even the quadrant that I want her in. Never mind, that's how dare you make assumption. Hello, 9 point again. Oh shit. All you meant to say was that you thought her relationship with Bronya was probably fine. You figured they must be in a quadrant together because you're clueless, alien. You're bad. Get why you wouldn't think that. It's probably so obvious that my feelings for her are very red. Oh god. Did she cry? Oh god, Jesus Christ. I'm the asshole who's fucking tied up on a fucking, I don't know, a column, I guess? In a fucking psychopath room with Yandere vibe? Oh god damn it. They don't pay me enough to be a good friend. Linera hangs her head. Her shoulders shed tears roll down her cheeks, ribbon her crisp shirt collar and the knot of her jade green tie. I know I don't have a chance. She doesn't think of me that way. I'm her loyal friend, a second in command. That's all I will ever be to her, no matter what. I try to do a really good job at being her best friend, because what else I can do? If I'm her best friend, then at least I'm still in her life. At least I've made something for her. Maybe it's the fact that Linera's knife hasn't come close to any of your major arteries for a hot minute, or maybe it's the tears. Either way, you feel sympathy encroaching on the monopoly that abject terror had previously maintained in your brain's economy. You act as a verbal sounding board or a sympathetic ear for some of your other troll friends, while they dealt with crises of various kinds. Damn. Slipping to the role of therapist for someone who's holding you hostage at the knife point is a new one for you, but fortunately it's not that much of a stretch. It seems like young trolls of Alternia have to deal with them heavy life issues. But themselves, feeling so alone that they are willing to turn to an alien stranger to help them work things out. Then again, maybe life is that grim and isolating for human teenagers too, and you just never noticed it before. Maybe everyone's too admiring their own shit to look up and realize that the moo beast fecal matter, it is waist high for everyone around them too. You clear your truth and speak with as much consoling gentleness as you can muster while you had still throbs from where Linera took you out. Seem like trying to be Bronya's best friend isn't making Linera very happy. Of course isn't making me happy. Of course, chill with the stabs. I can't keep her from having other friends no matter how hard I try. And she's amazing, so of course everyone wants to be her friend, including you apparently. Okay, we are on the level. We're in dangerous water. You barely even had a chance to miss that night before he's waving around you again. Yikes, your friendship with Bronya is nothing like her relationship with Linera. You don't count as any kind of competition. Bronya is one of many friends to you, and while you cherish her and support her endeavors, you appreciate the joy and fulfillment that can come from having many friends, different friends, instead of depending on a single person to meet all your emotional needs. Sounds fake! Why would I ever want any friends besides Bronya? She's my whole world. Okay, but it seems like it's painful for Yandere to be relying on Bronya to be her whole world when Bronya isn't doing the same in return. Has Yandere ever told to Bronya about any of this? No, never! I'm terrified to tell her how I feel. Being her best friend feels awful, but losing her will be so much worse. I can't take that risk. But if Yandere never talks to Bronya about her feelings, she will always be unhappy because she wants more. Even if she thinks it's unlikely that Bronya feels the same way, maybe open communication with her friend could help Yandere process her feelings and move on. You know that Yandere has a big heart, blood pusher, and many fine qualities, and she doesn't deserve to be stuck in this unhappy, unrequired relationship. Purgatory forever. Forever? Forever. Wow, you really think I have fine qualities? We just met and you have a knife. Yes, you do have fine qualities. We try very hard not to think about the clean of the knife. Surely Yandere has a positive qualities. She seems loyal, well organized, and studious, and caring. Some troll out there is going to want the same kind of closeness from her that Yandere is looking for, and she owes it to herself to take action that could lead to happiness instead of being stuck in a sad situation forever. I don't know. You're right, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know what to move on. Okay, and if I know I should, just want to be with Bronya forever. Yandere crumbles to the ground, dropping the knife and sobbing to her hands. I think that's a victory, because we don't have a knife on our bloody throats. It's hard to watch someone in this much distress and not want to help them, but on the other hand, her misery has resettled her, and this might be your only chance to try escape. We should really attempt that, but I'm quite confidently she can outrun us, so let's try to comfort her. I'm quite confident she can actually outrun us. Remember what you did for Polpia when she was upset sitting in a chair with both hands tied behind you. Doesn't make you for ideal shush pepping condition, but maybe you are approximate the gesture. I am actually tied down? Am I? Yandere is huddled crying on the floor. You think you could maybe get close enough to lean your knee against her back or something? Hopefully that will be interpreted in the same way as classic palm to cheek move. You inch your chair closer to her, but you lose your balance, wobble, and then double forward. Yandere's scattered knife is right there, sharp edge ready to plunge, right into your incoming soft body, but then Yandere moves quickly and grabs your chair and saves your life. Oh shit, that was a close one. You really could have died. She stared at the knife with her huge round eyes, clearly shaken out your near-death experience just now. Considering you how often you nearly die these days, feel more blaze about it. You are glad it has having an impact on her if it makes her rethink the whole kidnap and stab thing. I'm also sorry, don't want you actually died. There's a misunderstanding of communication there. I'm quite confident that stab on top of your bloody hair means business, and the kind of business that involved me dying. I saw what you were doing with that chair when you fell. We're trying to for the traditional sit and front hinge. Shush pop, because I was upset. Oh, the shush pop. I totally forgot about the shush pop. It was very kind of you to try to console me. I really thought you were a sweet dweller, you know? Maybe what I'm doing is wrong. Oh, yeah, no knife. Yandere says her jaw with conviction, and with one slash cuts you free and your bones. Get your feet stumbling a bit because your leg feels asleep. You cannot believe you're getting out of this situation without any blood loss. That's a great point. And victory point. You feel positively elated about these turn events, but Yandere still looks sad. You're free to go. You must think the worst of me after all. Well, you're not going to lie, this wasn't the best start for a friendship you ever had, but horrifyingly enough, it also wasn't the worst. Strangely enough, you feel for Yandere and you want to show her how real friends making aficionado gets out there and meets people. You think making new friends could help her feel less clingy about Bronya. No, you'll really do that for me? I'm not sure about new friends. but you do seem to know that you are talking about. You don't know where to go with Yandere to teach her how to make new friends. She's probably a bit too uptight to enjoy the music clubs you've been to, and you don't think that troll studying in the book hive will take kindly to a lot of lover-friendly conversation. You decide to go to the cafe that Elwood introduced you to. Thankfully they are not having an excessive bodily force poetry night, since you are not sure what that would be Linneria's scenes. There are a number of Silurian here, but you also spot a few indigos, teals, and cluster of defiant looking olive bloods with some yellows, all sitting together. The crowd is overall less pierced and undercutted than it was when you were with Elwood, and the vibe is laid back, with all the trolls just sitting around and quietly chatting. Oh wow, the bar is still there! You order drinks, already taken for granted your newly acquired skill in reading troll language. Yandere is featuring when you sit down with her. This may come as a shock to you, but I don't get out of the comment very much. I couldn't guess that. I don't have time, there's so much to learn about J-blood life and troll reproduction. That's what you're studying? Biology! Great! Everyone needs my help to maintain order. I'm not very often that I have to interact with trolls of other block colors. We're not sure what's making her uncomfortable, the trolls around her that are lower than her or the hemo-spectrum of those that are higher. You work out by now that Jades are right in the middle, so maybe Yandere identifies with the neither that haves or not the haves-nots from what you remember. Neutrality is a big concept with Jades. You're sure Yandere that that it's natural to be a little nervous, but people feel like they are stepping out of their comfort zone when they make a new friend. If there is one thing you learn as Alternia's resident frame making expert, it's that terror and embarrassment are par for the course. But it's worth it in the end. I'm so nervous or embarrassed. It's just, I don't know. Everyone seems disorganized, suspicious, and trustworthy, I don't know. You have to bite your lip to keep from laughing. It's not even funny. You just that Yandere is hissing all her words and leaning towards you and glaring at the rest of the room. But the overall effect is weirdly endearing. Like someone put a 1950s school uniform on a feral cat. Before you can try again to reassure her, a new troll ambles out to your table. She looks friendly. There's a friendly amble. She's wearing glasses and carrying a book bag and has a tail symbol on her chest, so she might be a nerd like Yandere. This could be a good new friend match. Hi guys, new friend? I think I've seen you around before. You also study at the book hive? You open your mouth to invite his new friend to sit down, but before you can respond, Yandere interjects. That's not any of your business. Is it? Why do you even want to know? Obviously anyone who goes to the book hive to study goes there for peace and quiet. So why would you think you can bother us just because you already recognize us from there? Oh, okay, Jesus. My bad, never mind. Is new friend someone we know or no? See you around? Never. And just like that, golden opportunity for friendship has gone up in a puff of smoke. What was Yandere thinking, being so rude? Does she want to learn how to make friends? Change my mind, okay? There's no way I could be friends with any other people here. I don't know them, not like I know you. You don't know me? I mean, you kidnapped me? Okay, whatever. I'm surprised to hear that Yandere feels so positive about you when she was ready to stab you an hour ago. She takes your hand in both of hers hand, squeezing your fingers tight. I know we didn't get off to a great start, but that's my fault. But I can make it up to you. We're friends now. We'll be friends forever. I guess. And I will call anyone who ever thinks about trying to fuck with you. This is not quite a lesson you had hoped to teach her about making friends. Maybe with her fiercely loyalty and possessive streak spread out between you and Bronya, Yandere can be a little more low-key about being friends. You both. The determined look in her eyes and the ominous glint of her glasses don't scream low-key, but change doesn't always happen overnight, and you believe in a second chances. You believe that Yandere will be capable of a healthy friendship someday. Great. Oh, lovely. The knife is even there. Lovely. Fantastic. Woo. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Yandere friendship. Fantastic. Anyway, hope you enjoy, hope you love it, and hope you subscribe. Or if you're not, Yandere will hunt you down and to make you. Because you'll be hurting me. She will hunt you down.